Hey, Tony Gasson's here. Now y'all got to forgive me on this here good road driving. Get me a haircut. So forgive me looking rough too. Just got to get on in here and get my old cut. Wanted to pop in, seen a little situation here. Dwight Howard called the police on his wife for theft. Say she stole some of his items, his phone and some other items, and took on off with it. I guess wedding ring and some other stuff. And this right here, ladies and gentlemen, now for one, make sure y'all catch me in Miami tomorrow. Go on, hop on in, link in the description, grab your tickets. Miami, San Diego, Dallas. But for one, what you got to realize is this is how these tit-for-tat petty relationships work. And this where you got to be careful. This where you have to be careful. This where you got to be mindful. This where you have to deal with this type of stuff, and it'll just continue to go and go and go. When you find yourself in a relationship with somebody who is not healed, who is not mature, who is not whole, they will go tit for tat with you. And the thing about it is, you gotta choose to be the adult. You gotta choose to be the mature person. You gotta choose to be the bigger person. If you don't, y'all will continue to go back and forth like that non-stop. And in this situation here, like attract like. And a lot of people don't realize that. A lot of people don't admit that. A lot of people won't be real about that, you know, when like attract like. And it's one of those situations to where when like attract like, look at this car right here trying to get out there. When like attract like, somebody, you always want to feel like you the better person. But I'm gonna tell you, who you settle down with, that's your reflection. That's your moment in the mirror. I know you could look back and be like, oh, my ex was a narcissist and all of that, and my ex was a covert narcissist, a overt narcissist, a ambivert narcissist. You all the labels you come up with. My ex was a breadcrumber, a twin flamer, a gaslighter. You come up with all the terms you want to come up with. That was your reflection. Point blank period. Who you settle down with is your reflection. And you got a choice to make. That don't mean you remain the same person. That don't mean you stayed the same person the whole time. That don't mean you didn't grow. That don't mean you didn't change. But when you had that child with them or them children with them, that was your reflection. When you was married to them, that was your reflection. Now you leaving could have been you growing, you changing, you becoming a different person, you becoming a better person. But when you got with them and you settle down with them and you eating with them and you sleeping with them, especially if you went to having kids with them, got married to them, that's your reflection. And that's what you got to realize and understand. And a lot of people don't want to realize that. A lot of people don't want to admit that's where you was at. And because we, of course, we want to be better than. We want to be better than. We want to be bigger than. We want to be different than. We don't want to be the reflection of a narcissist. And that's where a lot of people get that right there confused, because like, oh, I'm not no narcissist. What you got to realize is, the two L's don't connect. It's the L and the 7 that connect. So that's what you got to realize. So when you take and you see like, oh, okay, so this right here what happened. Man, it's crazy little traffic up here. He dropped his head. He dropped his head. Got back over here. My bad. Gotta pay attention. Get on Facebook. Get on Facebook. Man, I got stuck in the middle of the road. This traffic crazy. What's going on? What is traffic? I gotta get out of the road. This car here. Right, that car ragged almost hit me. So that's what you got to realize. That you got to grow. And so in this situation with Dwight Howard and his ex, and his wife, they both childish. They both immature. And just like he done did stuff with men, it's no telling she probably most likely did stuff with women. So it's probably why she was okay with it. I don't think a woman that's not bisexual would be okay with a man who is. So it's like you got to be fluid and open. And then the thing about it is, it's like, okay, y'all see these men with these dark lips, that lets you know he already is an addict. That's weed smoker lips. He smoked way too much. When you get them dark lips, no, unless he born like that, that's the natural color of his lips. He's smoking way too much. You got to realize and understand that. And then the next thing what you want to realize and understand is you never ever, and I'm gonna tell y'all, I don't care how bad it get, never get with a man who is bisexual, feminine, fluid. Never. It do not go together. Them type of men have to be with men. They gotta be with their homeboys and their boyfriends. They cannot be with no woman because they are a woman. They have embodied a woman. They're not a woman in the sense of menstrual cycles and stuff like that, but they have embodied the mindset of a woman. I ain't bashing now. I ain't gay bashing. I'm just telling you the truth about the dynamic of it. It does not mesh with a woman. He is going to be messy. He is going to be petty. He is going to be childish. He gonna want to argue. He gonna want to click tongue, smack him mouth, fuss and fight, pitch him a little fit, lock you out the house, call the police on you after you already called the police on him. Listen, it's gonna be bad. Like, it's not gonna go the way you think it's gonna go. Like, I don't care how desperate it get, what it look like out here. Do not get with no man who is ever rumored to be with a man. If he even is too feminine, if he feminine, don't get with him. Cause it's gonna be like you with a woman and you ain't gonna have no peace. And see, the thing about it is, I'm gonna tell y'all about the type of men like Dwight Howard. The reason why he on that nose candy, that booger sugar, that powder, is because of the internal struggle. That right there show you that what he dealing with, and it's men like him in the church dealing with that. That shows you it's not the born this way. It ain't that. It ain't a born that way. It's demonic possession. It's a demonic battle that he is under. And it's a lot of men like him, and that's because they knew God. They knew God, and God knew them. God had their heart at one point. They loved the Lord at one point. They wanted to be a pastor, a Christian, a servant of the Lord at one point. Come on over. That's how you drive like a Christian. Somebody trying to get on over, let them get on over. And that's all it is. And so the devil come, he finds a portal, and he works his way in. He works his way in. He weasels his way in. And he gets on in there. He gets on in there. Boom. He'll weasel his way in through porn, what we call corn on here. He'll weasel his way in through violation from an adult, from another child. If you're a child, he weasels his way in. He get his way in, and then he perverts them. He turns them out. He gets them to step away from God. But the thing about these kind of men and women is they will use God as a cover-up for so long, because it's like booing at the Apollo. If somebody's singing gospel, like right now, my voice a little off, a little under the weather. If I could be singing gospel with this right here, with this here voice, you can't boo me. If I get up there and I'm off tune, I get up there and that tune, it could be nails on the chalkboard. I'm singing to the Lord. You can't boo me. You going to HE double hockey sticks, you boo me. So that's what people do. They use God as a shield, and God don't play by that. God don't play by that. You can't play with his name. You can't be talking about God this, God that, God this, God that, and your life is devil this, devil that. You are going to get destroyed. Gonna get exposed and destroyed. Point blank period. That's how it's gonna go. That is how it's gonna go. It ain't gonna go no different than that. And so you got to realize and understand that this thing is real. And so that's the mistake that the Dwight Howards and these pastors, what y'all keep talking about, the guy Meadows or something like that, I don't even know his name. These pastors, they be using God as a cover up. And I'm gonna tell you, that Meadows that y'all talking about, he got the same spirit on him that the Dwight got on him. Same spirit. It's a perverted spirit. It get in there and it feminize you. It perverts you. It gets you into all kind of filthiness, all kind of nastiness. Like they just get real nasty. Like it ain't no end to the nasty. There's no end to the nasty. Your mind can't even go, they be there. It gets bad. I'm trying to tell you. But see, you don't recognize it and realize it till you get in that spiritual realm. And the thing about it is, Dwight Howard is in the men. Ain't no telling how long he been in the men. Now, one thing I will honestly say is that Dwight Howard never directly came on to me. I don't know if he indirectly came on to me, but he never directly came on to me. I knew him. He never tried me. Never tried me. Would have lost his life, and probably felt that and realized that, would have lost his life, but never tried me. And so I will say that is true. I guess that they say, sometimes gay men say they don't want everybody, or they don't try everybody. I guess it's true, because he didn't try me. But I don't know if it was just he felt the anointing, the Holy Spirit, and he just knew. But that's the thing too. Them guys who be like that, they give off little signs. They give off little signs. Nah, I'ma tell you. You be seeing them guys in the church, and sometimes they be in the choir, sometimes they play an instrument, sometimes they the pastor, sometimes and they just be just a little too just get a little too It's like, what? Like, calm down, boy. Hey, boy, put some bass in your voice, boy. Hey, boy, take that limp out your wrist. Nah, hey, you finna be around here. You done straighten up. Hey, boy, you better straighten that bike up. Better be around here acting like that now. Get around here now. And they'll get like that. And see me, I don't play around with it. We had us one on the plane. He trying to look me down. Like, bro, I ain't making eye contact with you. Ain't he standing up taking the order. Ginger ale. Thank you. No, sir. I ain't finna let nothing. I ain't finna let you think nothing. I can't even look at you. I come on the plane, boy, he tried to speak hard, boy. Hey. Like, how y'all doing? I was like, how y'all doing? I looked at the young lady. I'm like, man, listen, boy, you speaking too hard. I'm getting on this plane, man. It's like he had on makeup, arch eyebrows, everything, boy. Trying to look good. Like, sir, calm down. Calm down. All kind of lipstick or lip gloss. Like, sir, calm down, huh? And guess what? Him right there, one of them guys like that, like Dwight and them, would have slid him that number. Because you could see it on him. It was a sister beside me, a black lady. I wanted to let her know too. So when he came up and he taking my order, I ain't even look at him. Oh yeah, can I have a ginger ale? I'm looking down at the phone. Yeah, can I have a ginger ale? Thank you. Yeah, and for water. Thank you. No, cause I don't want you to take that the wrong way. I don't want to look at you and then you think, oh, he trying to make eyes with me, dude. I want to let her know too, like, yeah, don't think, y'all be thinking, black women, y'all be thinking that all black men is down low and all of that, and every black man that got a lighter color eyes down low and all that. I was, yeah, I'm gonna show her too so she can run back and tell that. Like, no, bruh. We don't all get down like that. There's a lot of them out here now. We don't all get down like that. Dude. And to a lot of us, that lifestyle is not of God, and it is, for lack of a better term, disgusting. And it is disgusting lifestyle. And I know it's a lot of gay men be coming over here to watch and steal my relationship advice because they trying to make a business out of it, and so they go and give relationship advice to women as gay men. So I don't mean to offend, but it is disgusting. And God bless you, keep your head up, man. God bless you, keep your head up. But I'm not finna embrace and support and promote something that I don't agree with. And so I just have to stand on that. And that's what I'm trying to tell y'all. Like, so now, knowing that this pornography is so big, it's so prevalent, now you gotta take longer while dating people to make sure they are into the opposite gender only, because they might be into their same gender. And if they into their same gender, you just want to know that, and you want them to be with their same gender. You don't want to get with somebody who is into their same gender but pretending to just be into the opposite gender, or want you to accept them being with the same gender as well as being with you, the opposite gender. That ain't what you want, because that ain't nothing but bacteria. You just asking for some type of infection. And you got to think about it, like, men already ain't even that cleanly, so we'll skip a shower in a heartbeat. So imagine this man, he coming out of this booty hole, and he bringing that out the booty and going and putting right in a woman. And just, I want you to picture that as a woman, you having literal feces being deposited into you. And that's what not a lot, but that's what some of these women is going through and signing up for. And I'm gonna tell you like this right here, it ain't too hard to tell. Sometimes it is not. There are some men out here that's into their own, and you can't tell it. That is a thing. There's men out here that's into their own, and you can't tell it. One telltale sign for me, it's not 100%, but when a man won't get married. When a man won't get married, when a man cross 40 and he won't get married, it could be something. I would say 90% of those men. I'm gonna leave room for the 10% that I done met that I don't feel are into men. But I'm gonna say 90% of men over 40 that has never been married, I'm gonna say 90% could be having a sexual, what you call that? Yeah, what you call that? Like a sexual preference or something like that, orientation, identity, sexual identity, something like that. They having some confusion. I'm gonna say 90%, because it just don't make no sense. Like, we built and born and made for marriage. Like, we made to get with a woman and to lock it down. So when a guy crossed 40 and he's never been married, you got to really look close to make sure he in that 10% that is into women and really into women now. Because some of these guys, they be in the men. They be in the men. And some of them might not be with no man, might not be doing nothing with no man, but they was touched and just never got over it, never healed from it. And that be a thing, and it be real. And you got to realize that it be a thing out here. It be real too. So you got to realize and understand that. Be mindful of it and be ready. This car right here trying to turn where they ain't supposed to be turning at. Slow down all the traffic. And so once you get that understanding and you start to realize that you got to be very careful. And I'm gonna tell you like this right here. As soon as you see you chose wrong, choose right. You see you chose wrong, choose right, and move on with your life. Choose right and move on. But hey, this Tony Gas, and God bless you. That's the police out there looking for somebody. That's the news. God bless you. Keep your head up. Got Miami tomorrow, March 14th. Come on down. Join us. Got San Diego. Now San Diego, I'm gonna tell them to move the 2 lowest sold shows to the 2 highest, to offer you one of the 2 highest. So y'all be prepared for that right there, because they put me on 4 shows themselves, but just not really taking into consideration. They just looked at my following, but didn't really take into consideration that my audience is black and not white, and that it's not a lot of black people in San Diego. And so, you know, I'm gonna try to get it together a little bit to where I ain't got to do 4 shows. They kind of did that on their own. Probably just wanting to make some money. Probably ain't been making no money, and probably just like, hey, we got a speaker coming in, let's make some money. Cause they even want to do the tickets at $80. Like, they really trying to get over. But I made them drop it down to $50. I'm like, bro, calm down. Like, I'm not Elvis Presley. Like, yeah, I got a little support base now, but my goodness, you acting like the Beatles. $80, y'all comedians charge $25. Like, calm down, $25, $30. Like, $50, that's still a scratch. $25 on top of that for meet and greet. But it's just because it's a real small venue. And so I think he was going off of some old day stuff back in the day when they'll do something with speakers. But we wasn't in no this right here type of recession that we with it, man. Well, what about what about Biden? Well, was Biden in the pandemic? Cause boy, we were doing good. 2020. I might have made more than I ever made with Biden in 2021. We earned more money than we ever made. Well, this man get in here down bad. So yeah, y'all forgive me. I've been up and at 'em all day. Body breaking down. But hey, all the important links in the description. Meet me on the road. Those are my only dates for right now. And I'm gonna see what I'm gonna do after that. I might not do nothing else after that. I'm gonna see, just cause every time I get ready to travel, I got the boys program, and I'm already missing some events just by what I done already put on the calendar. I had no clue I was gonna miss a big event with the boys program by doing Dallas, and did not realize that, but we had added that, so that breaks my heart to miss one of the big events with the boys program because my schedule conflicts. But if we mess around and we don't sell enough tickets at Dallas, we might be forced to move the date. But hey, God bless y'all. Keep y'all head up, and we'll talk soon.